Hi, my name is Demetria Carter, and this is my reflection video for my Introductions to Communication class. Um, I first want to start off by reflecting on my actions throughout the course. I can say that my mental focus in this class has really improved because when I did first start this class, I really wasn't really mentally here, but going through this class and having the support of my classmates as well as my professor and getting the feedback, it was very encouraging from her to hear all those things that she had to say about my work and how great of a student I was being towards my, the skills that I've been portraying in my assignments. So that was really helpful to me. And all along, that really just boosted my behavior and my attitude towards the whole entire class because it made me feel more positive and it made me feel more encouraged to keep going even when I just felt not really into it. But I did put my best effort into it as much as I could because I did not want to give up. I didn't want to come this far just to give up. And my teacher really let me know how she really did believe in me, how she really did appreciate my work, and that really is what helped me along the way, was knowing that my work was being appreciated. Um, Honestly, though I might have had a bit of a, you know, I guess to be honest with you, I guess an optimistic view on this class, I can say that my attitude and my personality in the classroom was pretty much positive overall. I was very optimistic about this course, even though some assignments I can admit were actually difficult and I did not know what I was doing. But it did help to have classmates plus, like I said, a professor that was willing to help. So she really did help me along the way, and it really just helped my attitude towards the class be a little bit more positive because I can admit I was very intimidated upon entering this class, but my mood changed once I started doing everything I needed to do thus far. Um, I could honestly say that the work that I have been, turning in was to the best of my abilities. I do believe that I turned in exceptional work and I did put all my efforts into it because I am the type of student, I do go above and beyond, but I sometimes do lack confidence simply because I am a perfectionist and I wouldn't want my work to be, wrong in any way at all. So though I am a good worker, sometimes I do lack confidence, but that's one thing that I am willing to work on when it comes down to my work. When it comes down to a career, honestly, that's one thing I am willing to work on, is have more confidence in my work that I am submitting. And my effort to complete my work was very, very serious. I would dedicate hours upon hours to do my work, but I can admit it did actually not a little, it did get a lot difficult for me simply because I'm a stay at home mom. I have a 2-year-old son who requires my attention 24/7. He will not hear no for an answer. He will not take mommy's busy for an answer. So it does get overwhelming, but I was able to get it done. It is difficult, but trust me, it is worth it. You just have to find time to do it, and that's what I had to do. Um, I can honestly say if this month were an internship period, I do believe I would get the job simply because of the work that I have progressed and I have brought forward. I am a very diligent worker. I don't like to turn in things that are just halfway done or mediocre. I do not accept mediocrity. I am always the type to go above and beyond with my work and with my academics. I don't try to hand in anything that's below average or just average. I try to bring in things that are above average so that way you can get the full understanding, the full depth of what I'm trying to do in my work, and that way you can truly understand what I'm doing. So I do believe I would get a part if this were an internship job. I do believe I would get one. Um, if I could suggest anything to myself, it would be to just don't don't give up faith in myself because I do have a lot of times that I just get very overwhelmed. I just don't think I could do it and I get so just disconnected, if that's the best way to put it. I get disconnected sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing good enough. And for me that's a very sad place to be in because I know I am doing fine, but I just sometimes I just lose that confidence. when it comes down to that thing. When it comes down to that, I do lose confidence, and I can assure you that it's very hard to get that confidence back. And also, the one thing I really want to teach myself is don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm very independent. I don't like asking for help. I don't like telling people I need help. I like doing things on my own, but I do have to realize that everybody needs help, and it's okay that you need help. It's okay when you need to go to someone and talk to them about the assignment. It's perfectly fine. If I could say what kind of student I was throughout the class, I could say that I was a very proactive student. I always turned in work to the best of my ability. I always did work that was above and beyond, and I always turned in my assignments. I always made sure that each assignment was done at a memorable time. I don't think I turned in any assignments that were late. I might have turned them in like, the same day, a few hours before the due date, but I never was late on an assignment. I don't like to be late on assignments because I don't like to lose points. Um, the last thing I feel like I could share is the one thing I want to ensure that I could do in order for me to move forward would simply be to continue believing in the work that I give. Don't lose sight. I don't want to lose sight on what I'm doing. I don't want to, give up, because it's very easy to give up, and especially in an online class, because you feel like it's not that serious. But I have come to the understanding it is very serious. Every course I take is nothing but a step closer to accomplishing my dream, and that's really all I really want to do. So for me, I think the one thing I would have to do is just completely cut off not personal life, but while I'm working, disconnect myself from social media, from personal life, just put myself fully into my work, and just have my mind 100% focused on my assignments, so that way I can portray that and put that into my career, so that way I can I can be successful. That's one thing I do need to learn, because I do procrastinate a lot, and I can be very honest with that. I do procrastinate, and I am the type of person that will put things off, and I have learned that I don't need to do that anymore, and I am growing with that. So I'm doing that to ensure my progression in this course, and not just in this course, but in the rest of my courses, as well as in my career, because this is definitely important. So this class has really taught me a lot, and I'm very thankful for it. And I'm really hopeful that the skills that I learned in this class, I'll be able to take on into my next courses.